Hey guys, this is Joe from Sunrise Marine, out here on a brand new model for 2025. This is a Robalo 257 DC. We're going to show you guys an overview how this new model is laid out and how it performs with the 200s on it. So just driving this boat, definitely getting appreciation for the digital steering. This is a big boat, but with this steering setup, it feels effortless. Just the layout here is really comfortable too. This seat is adjustable forward and backwards, so you can get the comfortable reach with the steering wheel. And they did the windshield right on this boat. A lot of them, the windshields are too low where the top of your head's getting hit by a ton of wind. This one, the wind's going completely over top of me, so very comfortable back here. And I've got great visibility. I'm not looking into a metal support bar that you do on a lot of boats where they put them too low. Something that's also new for the 2025 year, and on this boat specifically, got the new Linko Pro Controller trim tabs. Right now I've got it on auto, which is basically just the easy button. Hit the auto and forget about it. The boat levels itself and it's constantly adjusting bow up and bow down to give you the best ride possible. But if you don't want to use the auto, I can of course operate this just like I would the old school Linkos. And I can manually force the bow lower or higher off of this unit as well. Now this boat's running very current electronics. You'll notice that makes the whole dash assembly a whole lot cleaner. Your radio controller is built into your Simrad via NEMA 2000 network, so I can control all my music from here. I can see my engine diagnostics from here. Now right here you can see something that's awesome on these NSS Evo 3s is having the fuel economy permanently displaying down here in the lower right corner. That's something I'm always paying attention to when I'm running a boat, is getting the best economy I can. And you can see right here at just under 3,500 RPM, we're running 3430, 3440 right now. We're getting 2.4 miles per gallon. Just broke 50. Hold true at 50.7. Wide open throttle right now. Still getting 1.2 miles per gallon. They both have the digital electric steering, so it's very, very effortless to turn this boat. Open this up and you got huge bilge access on this boat. Back here you can see a lot of the attention to detail that Robalo puts into their boats. You have several rod holders here in the transom for extra rod storage, but all of these have drains that are plumbed overboard. Everything on this boat goes overboard. All of your pumps and fuel water separators are super easy to get to, along with your batteries right here, your onboard charger. Everything's just a piece of cake to work on. Dropping this down, flip these two tabs up, and now you can pull your rear bench seat out. You've got a really thick, that's at least 3 inches thick on the backrest, really thick on here too. Very comfortable, easily fit 2 people, maybe a kid on here as well. You've got a super deep livewell right here in the corner. And I love that in this livewell, there are no edges. so there's nothing for your bait fish to get stuck on and suffocate while you're out there. Having this much room is going to make a big difference if you're running bigger baits like hardtails. This boat has 2 fish boxes right here in the floor. They're both macerated as well, so you can pump everything out, and they go really far forward too. Let me see if I can show you with my arm. I physically can't reach because it goes so far forward, so it's going to be good for your kings and other longer fish. You got a tuna door right here on this boat, and it does come with a ladder too, so this makes it really easy. Whether you're fishing or just hanging out on the beach, this ladder, getting in and out of the boat, is significantly easier than the smaller one in the back. Much, much better entrance to the boat from here, or if you are out fishing, you got a big fish, instead of having to lift it up and over the gunnels, you only have to lift it a few inches to slide it in here, and then you got your fish boxes right next to it to drop the fish right in there. This is also a single piece door. There's no extra steps to opening and closing it like you see on some that have the top door you have to open first. So very quick and easy to use. This is one of my favorite parts about any dual console, is how much shade you get. You can see the top on this boat comes really far back and really far forward, and it's the full width of the boat. So when you're just riding around having fun, whoever's sitting in this mezzanine seat is completely shaded in. They don't have to worry about getting burnt, and this seat actually converts to a lounger. So if you pull on this rear backrest, it folds out, so now you can lay out really comfortably. And I'm 6'2", and I've got tons of room on here. Freshwater, so you've got a sink here. This also pulls out, so you can use it as a shower. You've got another shower right here in the back as well. So 2 places where you can go ahead and rinse off all your gear, rinse off yourself. And you have the raw water right here next to your undergunnel storage. And I'll show you guys, the pump that they put on here is no joke. It's got a ton of pressure behind it. I can't tell you how many boats I've been on and the raw water washdown is just barely a trickle. You can't hardly do anything with it. This, you get a substantial amount of flow here. So if you get fish blood or someone spills something on your boat, you're gonna have no problem getting it off. Now up here on the front of the boat, you can see this one is optioned with the bow filler. You can also put the longer arm on this and take the cushion off, which will lift it up significantly higher. So if you have people up here that want to eat, you can do that up here. You got a place for all your food and drinks. This is something that I consider a must-have on any boat. If you see these little tiny rod holders, they're actually for a forward fly that this one's optioned with. Down in the center compartment, when I showed you, part of what's down there is the forward fly, and you can stick those carbon fiber rods in here and fly a tarp from the hard top all the way up here. So when it's really hot, like it is this time of year, it doesn't matter how nice your seating layout in the front is. If you don't have shade up here, no one's going to use it because you're just going to get bait. Something I always look for in a boat is a really good sound system. Whether you're fishing or just hanging out, there's nothing better than cranking up that music. And it's got to be loud enough to hear it when you're actually running on plane. There's nothing worse than when you have to bring a separate speaker out with you just so you can enjoy your music. On this one, we got 2 JL audio speakers right here, and they're actually angled down. So when you're sitting at the back of the boat, it's pointed right at your face where you're going to hear it really clean. You got 2 more right here for the driver and passenger, 2 up here at the bow for your bow passengers, and then you've got a big 12-inch subwoofer right here at your feet. Of course, it does draw a lot of amperage to run this much sound when you are out at the sandbar or at Fort McRae. So something that I use a lot is whenever you have to turn your motors back on to keep these batteries topped up, with the digital throttles, you have this neutral hold button. I can hit that button, and now if I'm out in the water or swimming around and someone comes up, maybe a little kid is on board, and they hit this throttle, we're not moving. You could hear the motor revving, but the prop is completely disengage when you hit that button. So just a really good safety feature. Even if I don't have kids on the boat, I'm always using that, just because there are a few things on every boat that you can never have too many of. You can never have too many rod holders. You can never have too much storage. And this boat's got a ton of it. You've got a huge drink area, fish box, cooler right here, along with the two in the back. Fish boxes up front. You've got two huge storage areas right here in the middle and another one underneath the bow cushion. And of course, you can throw any extra goodies down in the head that you're not using or in front of the console here. You can see we've got all of our camera gear in here right now. But there's just a ton of places to keep all your gear and life jackets so that you don't have it laying out on the boat where it's just in the way for everybody. So overall, I'd say Robalo absolutely killed it with the layouts and improvements they've made on this boat coming from the 247. I mean, getting the lounger right here, all the extra speakers and subwoofer on this boat, having the sink, and the fishability with the tuna door and the two fish boxes in the back. There's not really much more you could ask for on this one. So guys, this has been an awesome ride. I hope you guys liked the video. If you want to come check this boat out, it's available at Sunrise Marine in Mariester, Florida. Come check us out.